Group projects can be daunting at first, especially if you don't have much experience with them. You might be assigned to work with classmates you don't know very well, and you aren't sure how they'll be to work with. Or maybe you have a very busy schedule and you don't know when you'll have time to meet. While many people prefer to work individually, being able to work well in a group is an important professional skill, especially in the field of education. I came up with a list of tips that I've learned throughout my experiences doing group work that I hope will help you. Remember, like anything else, group work will get easier with time. My first tip is to choose a reasonable group size. More people does not always mean less work. If your group is too big, it can be hard to hold people accountable, and you might spend a lot of time trying to make everyone's contributions fit together. It can also be easier to lose focus on what you're trying to accomplish. 2 to 5 people seems to be a manageable amount. My second tip is to be flexible with your vision for the project. One of the hardest parts of group work can be sharing the control of what your final product will look like. It is really important to trust your classmates so that everyone's perspective is valued. You'll be surprised by how many different contributions can come together to make something great. My third tip is to set clear expectations for each member. I suggest taking 5 minutes at the end of each group meeting to make sure everyone is on the same page about what they're responsible for doing before the next meeting. Make sure that you yourself are living up to those expectations. If you encounter unforeseen circumstances that prevent you from getting your part of the work done on time, communicate with your group as soon as you can. My last tip is to focus on the positive. I've come to really enjoy group work because it feels good to share the weight of a project with others. We spend a lot of time at Warner completing individual projects and papers, and while we often have the opportunity to peer review and present our findings with classmates, many of our major assignments are exchanged only between us and the teacher. I like having a team to rely on and being able to benefit from everyone's strengths. I hope this helps and that you have many positive experiences going forward. Thanks for listening.